Good evening, good morning, good noon, good night. 'Tis I, your host, Masked Delight. So welcome back for a new Let's Play Hades 2. So yeah, this time on Hades 2, we're going to take a run of the overworld with Synth. It's our Brave Thirst weapon. We've upgraded the aspect of Melinoë a few times, so now we attack, sprint, and move speed are 10% faster. It could be even faster, but 10% faster is a nice increase. We're also going to take the concave stone because I'm trying to level it up. With Chronos and the pickaxe up to the run of the surface to see if we can get some Psyche. And Adamant for more upgrading of Synth. But our ultimate goal is beat Prometheus, get some Nightmare, beat Olympus pretty much. So without further ado, let's go up. We start with the Hephaestus path. Hephaestus boon.
Am I mistaken, Witchy? Are you bearing Zinth the black bloody coat? Wearing it, I should say. Heard how it's put together, but I've never seen it for myself. Let's see what they can do.
Oh, Volcanic Flourish. How can I give up my favorite flourish in the game? Now our homing rockets cause an explosion of 400 damage every 11 seconds. Pretty nice. Doesn't even cost any magic.
What a stench.
Oh, well now it's once every 9 seconds Volcanic Flourish. That's a good upgrade.
Something's different this time.
Man, we do not get to see Medea much in this game for some reason. I think we've seen her once in our 30 runs. Not all of these 30 runs being of the surface, of course, but still.
I'll tear it apart.
More health as always is the first choice I make whenever I go to Ephira.
Hi. There.
Now let's see, where to next? Probably Daedalus Hammer. Let's see what nice upgrades we can get from it. Yes, I'm not sure how it's pronounced. Melinoë pronounced it Kathin. And I think Hephaestus just pronounced it Thin or something like that. So I'm not sure how it's supposed to be pronounced. I just do the best I can. Oh, ouch, that hurt. Good thing we've got a fountain in the next room. We're going to need it. Stop spawning jerks. Especially ones with armor. World Collider, your fully charged Omega attack is a plus 100 power. Siege Frame, your attacks deal extra damage and deal damage and reach further ahead. And Sun Salvo, which I think we've already picked up. So I'm going to do Siege Frame. Our attacks are stronger, they attack further away. And we'll just take some earth. Just some essence. It only works for infusion essences.
The barrier's weakening.
Alright, let's see
What
here.
else is
What
here?
boons do I want? More importantly, what Olympians do I not have their fated list for? Hera, Apollo, Athena, Dionysus. Okay. Well, it doesn't look like Hera or
Let's get the lay
Apollo
of the
are
land.
options. Oh, Apollo is an option here. So let's pick up Apollo Boon so we can give him some nectar. I want to kind of get all the fated lists for the major Olympians before I pick up a certain Oath of the Unseen that makes it so that choices you do not pick for Olympians disappear for the rest of the run. It's actually very useful for weeding through the Olympian boons and only finding the new ones that you want to unlock from the fated list. So that's my ultimate plan to one day incorporate that, but we haven't gotten Apollos or... I think that's the only of the major Olympians. Athena's a little bit of a special Olympian.
I wonder, does this bottle's brilliant sheen come from the god of light himself? Perhaps to him it should return, right now.
Such a thoughtful gift. It's gracious of you to think of me like this, and during such a time. Though there's no need to go out of your way.
Prophecy foretold.
Here
Oof.
we go.
Alright, Sunshine. What do you say we cut the song and dance and set you up with something positively brilliant this time? See here.
Hey, Nova Strike, Solar Ring, or Perfect Image. I think I'm going to pick up Solar Ring this time. I do like Nova Strike. Okay, that works. Concave Stone, thank you. So we get Nova Strike and Solar Ring. So that's just the best of both worlds. Now we can inflict daze at will, which will be useful for dealing the extra... Oh, excuse me. Extra 50% damage if 2 Olympian curses are applied. We just need a second curse. I'm going to transform this into more gold. I do not need more nectar. I can brew 3 nectar for 1 golden apple, and I don't see any other use for golden apples right now.
Show me the surroundings.
So there's no Hera blessings, unfortunately. There is Hermes. I suppose I can start activating, I think it's
Nothing in range.
that Oath of the Unseen I said earlier to start trying to find everyone's favorite list choices, because it does make it easier to find the legendary choice. I'll probably start doing that next run, I think. I think the fear cost is 2, so as long as it's not a bounty with only 1 fear,
All laid to rest.
I think it's the best option. But that's for next run.
You run into a certain underworld button running about. You tell him I said hey? We've not collaborated much as before, what with everything of late. I miss those times.
Hard target, nimble limbs, or nimble mind. Obviously, I'm going to choose nimble limbs. If you do not know, if I get a Hermes boon that has nimble limbs, I choose nimble limbs. Alright, let's see what else we got here. I guess we can see if we can't get something that inflicts Blitz
What's
from
left of Ephira?
Zeus. That would give us 2 Olympian
Good
curses.
I'm working here, sister. Care to pitch in? Fine, but don't get underfoot. Stand clear.
You'll be out in no time, Shades.
Look how much faster Xpint is. Just the punching speed is definitely, you can feel that it's definitely increased from its base.
A lightning sigil.
that our mountain home remains in such an utterly unserviceable state, and that your arrival here was not met with a proper welcome. But mark my words, you shall witness Olympus in all its glory once this little matter is resolved. Olympus.
Alright, nothing that creates... what's the word for it? Nothing that inflicts blitz. But I will pick up Thunder Sprint just because it's my favorite sprint. It is only common, but that's fine. And yeah, sure, let's give a gift to Heracles.
Sure you don't want to give me only half the bottle there? Seeing as I'm nearly half a god. I got their strength, but seldom get their luxury.
Nothing's gained from luxury in excess anyway. But there are times a little doesn't hurt. May this soothe your spirit when the occasion arises.
Our fathers sure made a mess of things for us, didn't they, sister? Born to the mightiest of gods, yet living like outcasts. Like bloody animals.
It's Chronos that made a mess of things. If he'd have just stayed dead, we'd be at peace. And together with our fathers, no doubt.
Have you met our fathers? Sure, we're in the midst of an interminable war, but at least we're far away from them.
Oh, there's a shade here.
Go, Chronos.
More Psyche.
Appreciate the help.
And there's the side room. Oh, 4 more health. We have a good amount of gold too. That'll be good for the shop. Now let's see. We got Hephaestus or Poseidon, or we could get a Hex. We are looking for Total Eclipse, but I just would prefer get Hephaestus boot.
That was the last of them. Olympus, I accept this message.
Okay, fixed gain, trusty shield, or grand caldera. Blast cause from Hephaestus do more damage and are larger. I'm going to use grand caldera.
Got it.
Okay, with that should be the barrier down. So it's time to heal up and then go fight the boss of the area. I actually,
Barrier down.
in my mind, had almost forgotten to heal up. I was just about to go to the shop. But fortunately, I saw the fountain there. The shop had healing anyway. I guess I'll choose extra dose. It's a shame that it's a I'll choose perfect image. It does 15 extra damage, 50% extra damage.
Hermes wanted me to tell you, hey, my lord. A message he'd surely deliver himself if he could, though he seems well enough. Of course, my lord.
Another upgrade for Solar Ring. Now it does more damage. Not that the damage is really the reason I'm using it.
You
The
again?
daze is more useful.
So how is it over there across the drink? But it's been snowing. Sounds like a real rotten place to live.
What do you mean, Mount Olympus? The gods themselves quite like it. Enough to want to fiercely defend it from the titan you decided to support. But yes, it's rather cold.
No, I could never settle in a place like that. I like the temperature same way I like my meat. Nice and hot. Of course, I can also eat it raw. Can't be too picky and all that.
Well, that blast took care of Polyphemus rather quickly.
Now when I find you.
What's with this warding circles on the sheep? I'm a little bit afraid of that, actually.
Dear catch. I see you.
Yeah, what are you gonna do about it? Nothing. Wait, you see me? You can't see me. Ow. Oh, that one actually hurt.
Lights out.
Eat that. For me.
Hey, oh.
There is an old adage which goes, one would be wise never to strike a sleeping cyclops, and instead carefully walk by. But at times, exceptions must be made.
I might make one of those exceptions now.
It's fine, we'll do it later. I don't think there's anything actual for beating up on Polyphemus
Filthy
while
heroes
he's
ever.
down.
Try another one, maybe.
Alright, let's see here. Oh, you know what? I was saying we need to gift something to Hera. Let's call her down. See if we can't buy a boon. That sounds nice. I think that's all in this room.
Done there.
Well, we have resource. Yeah, I'm surprised we haven't seen any fishing spots so far. There's, it's not an increase, it's not a good chance, but there's still a chance that we'll find other gathering
Take me
resources
away.
other than the one that we have for the gathering resource that's equipped. The gathering tool that's equipped, rather. But for some reason we haven't seen any of the fishing spots yet.
Bearing set.
Transform this into a boon from
In the
Apollo.
name of Hades.
I would choose Lucid Gain. Because we do need a source to cover magic, but it is only common, so I'll choose Dazzling Display, and hopefully we'll get a better gain. Oh, are these, or... We already have Nimble Limbs, so I'm going to pick up the health. If we didn't have Nimble Limbs, I would have probably tried to get Nimble Limbs from Hermes, but... we don't need it for now. Coin or Soul Tonic? I guess I'll choose the Soul Tonic. It's been a while since I picked up a Soul Tonic. This might actually be the first time. Quite possible. I don't prioritize them as upgrades very often, but we don't have a gain, and we are using magic because we have Synth. So it'll be nice to have a bit of extra health. That'll allow us to do a bit more salvos of our missiles. See, look at that, we're out of magic already.
This feeling.
Let's get to work.
Hear me on my authority.
Hey, Rude Awakening, your blast from Hephaestus, ooh, inflicts daze, but we've already chosen this one. So I'm going to choose Furnace Blast. Your blast effects from Hephaestus also put Vent on foes. This now
Such
gives us
strength.
2 curses, Vent and Daze. So that will be very useful. surprised we haven't seen a Haraboon yet.
Can't do it. I call upon the moon and draw you down.
We shall see to it that the rightful queen and king of the underworld retake their throne. Your father I knew only from Nyx's account, though I would see your mother when she visited Olympus. You have her regal bearing, little star. Now,
Night Bloom, Phase Shift, or Moonwater. Not what I was looking for. But still useful. I was looking for, what was it, Total Eclipse, I think is the one we're missing? Yeah, Total Eclipse.
Transfer me.
Aye, more health or a pomegranate. I will choose more health.
Fight on, I'll back you up.
Oh, that's Icarus.
He's back.
What's new?
Hello.
Have I given you 2 gifts? No, I have not.
That last night you got me was so good. Can't even imagine what it would have been like while I was still alive. Wasn't going to ask for another, but since you're offering.
I'm offering, so here. Maybe it's even better now that you're Shade. You mortals had to eat and drink out of necessity, but nectar helps fulfill a different kind of need.
Yep, Prophecy Fulfilled. There's one for Icarus too.
The other night I saw these huge black wings on the horizon. Definitely not a harpy. Could have sworn it was bloody Eris. But wasn't she still at the crossroads with you?
Well, I'm not at the crossroads either, but unfortunately, Strife Incarnate has been getting in my way. So she showed up around the time I did.
Come to think of it, yes. Oh, I was beginning to worry she was here because of something I did. Never occurred to me she was just following you around, same as ever.
Alright, Protective Coating, Hazard Boom, or Ingenious Flourish. Ooh, I kind of like Ingenious Flourish. Your specials gain plus 20% plus 20 power, but we prime 40 magic.
Ah, yes.
I like that because we send off a lot of missiles.
Careful out there.
They do a small amount of damage each, so this should help ramp up the amount of damage they do quite a bit.
Coming in hot. The hearth is at the centre of the mortal household, dearie, keeping my flames comfortably in place. But I can make a wildfire in a snap. And when I get angry, that's exactly what I do.
I can make an exchange.
Ooh, what is my current? Nova Strike. Yes, I'm going to switch out for Flame
How could I
Strike.
possibly refuse?
Now we have even more curses to deal with.
Reinforced.
Let's just buy everything from the shop. That's unfortunate.
The path across the sky.
Oh, I guess,
Steady
do we
now.
have another glaive? Yeah.
Thank the fates.
I'll transform this. Even though we do need a bit of ash.
Olympus, I accept this
Oh well, it's too late. Lucid Gain or Prominence Flare? I guess Lucid Gain. We do need a way to recover all our magic.
What's for delivery?
And might as well get another Path of Stars.
quickly now.
Package for you.
Special delivery.
Thank you.
With the grace of the moon.
By grace of night.
Finally got a Hera blessing. Took almost the entire rift. But we finally got it. Oh, I got hit there. Lost all my armor too.
The crest of the Queen. Great Queen of Olympus, I am humbled to have earned your favor, and will do everything I can to honor you.
I'm bound by wedlock, yet you praise me thus. I must say you are full of surprises, my dear. Or potentially just very ignorant. Or both.
Prophecy foretold. That should be the last of the main true Olympians.
There you are again, my dear. Pity to have only met in circumstances such as these. Yet families all go through their ups and downs, yes? Let me...
Whoops. I guess I'll do nasty comeback, but I'm going to
Very
rarefy
well.
that.
I accept this gift.
Yeah, so I think the only Olympians left are people like Athena and Dionysus, which have a shorter, smaller offering list. Athena only has 6. Dionysus only has 6. And we only really run into them once in encounter, so actually doing the Oath of the Unseen that makes it easier to find new boons is not going to help with them, since we only run
End
into
of the
them once in
line.
an encounter, once they run.
Surprise!
In the name of Hades.
Ooh, I do like Hot Pot. I'm going to choose Hot Pot. More dodge chance. Always good.
Farewell,
Let's go
Lord
beat up
Charon.
Eris.
Look at us, all settled into our routine. I hate routines. All right, fine. That does it.
Yeah, with Kathinth, you do dash fast enough to just outrun the tracking on the sniper bolt, so you can do that instead of trying to block it with the table.
Better.
Come here, trouble.
We might have a chance of actually beating Aerith at full health. I'm amazed that we actually did that. Well, Strife Vanquished, and we have all of our resources going up to
A
Olympus.
gift.
We have 230 health, 3 Death Defiance, and 6 uses of what, like a
Next.
25, 35 health hex? Alright, let's see here. I need to upgrade the aromatic file at some point. But I think I'm going to choose the gold purse. I'm going to upgrade this one. And buy a boon that arrives in 2 encounters.
Cold up here. It's under attack.
Oh, we could get a soul tonic or a
majesty
path
of
of
Mount
stars.
Olympus lies half buried underneath a heavy coat of snow, which masks the scars and blemishes of a protracted siege.
Beautiful.
Let's get another path of stars. Make our moon water even more potent.
For what you did to me. That eagle.
Ow. Oh, ow. That was just 50 damage. Another 25. That eagle does a lot of damage. Fortunately, we do have our moon water, so we do have a lot of healing.
I think not.
Why, hello.
Olympus, I accept this message.
So we could do Brave Face. I think we got that last run, though. So we'll do Bloodline. Your Mega Moves create a rift that strikes foes in front of you and behind you, but use plus 15 magic. Alright, that sounds like
My
fun.
strength reborn.
The limits of my light.
Alright, we could go for some more money, or we could go for a boon. Typically a boon's worth more than 100 gold. So let's get another Hestia boon.
Sappers.
I don't think we've actually seen a comparison between a choice between gold and a boon before. We must have. It's a pretty common occurrence. But I can't recall any instances right now. Again? Oh man, Prometheus is out for my blood today.
If there's one thing I learned from my strong-armed nephew here, dearie, it's that you always have to strike while the iron's still hot. Now, come on, hop to it, Hephaestus, my lad.
I'm up in, lady, yeah. Though if you keep on turning up the heat in here, then this whole forge is gonna blow and take the rest of the damn mountain with it too. And what would Witchy have to fight for then?
Chain reaction. If you use your blast effects from Hephaestus just after they recharge, they fire 2 times. Okay. So I'll have to keep a watch out for that. Oh, we can get more health, or we can see what we can upgrade. If we can get the
Down we go.
not the rapid frame. The rapid frame would be nice. That just increases the speed of our attacks. Wow, that is powerful. It's a double blast.
Not now.
Launcher frame. This is the one I was looking for. When your attacks strike foes, your special has a 25% chance to fire automatically. This means that our attacks can now trigger our specials, which can trigger our blasts more consistently. At least that's the plan.
No.
Oh, jeez. I took a lot of damage there. Fortunately, we have moon water to recover any mistakes I make. Alright. I guess let's go fight Talos or the Mecha Draken for another blessing. Let's see what it is. It's the Mecha Draken. Mega Draken.
You Drakens ought to choose wiser alliances.
We still have one more use of moon water.
A magnificent beast, but a threat.
Brave face or rude awakening or mint condition. Okay. Sure, we'll do rude awakening. Your blast from Hephaestus clear days and deal more damage than they do. I don't even have the Arcana card that increases the chance of getting duo boons. We're getting so many. Look at that, I think that blasted like 1,000 something damage. Okay, we're all out of moon water. But we do have a good amount of health. There's our normal attack triggering a special. Yeah, we could increase the speed of Volcanic Flourish. Increase Lucid Gain. I'm going to choose Volcanic Flourish. So now it's a bit faster.
What's Hermes offering this eve?
Ooh, Boon of
Should get here
Hermes.
soon enough.
And a Centaur Heart. We should have enough counters left, hopefully. Ooh. Hopefully this isn't the last shop. Otherwise... Well, actually, you know what? Just in case. I'm getting this now. Oh, I can't get the other one now? I can.
I could use this right now. Hear me, on my authority.
Greater evasion, nice. Whenever you're struck, you may dodge any damage.
And we're off.
And finally, I think this is going to be the last room. Oh, it's not.
For respite awaits.
But it's a fountain. A fountain allows us to recharge our moon water. Yes, so much healing. So much health. So many boons. I'm gonna do Slice Smite. It is epic.
Observe nearby.
An alcove unafflicted by the toil on the otherwise besieged Olympus Heights invites the princess of the underworld to catch what little breath remains to her for now.
Can't rest here, not for long. In the name of Hades,
Lightning Lance, Double Strike, or Divine Vengeance. I'll choose Divine Vengeance. After we take damage, we might strike our foes with lightning. And before we head on, we can earn 30 max magic as long as we... Oh no, it's just slay the foe. That was pretty good. Let me get a free soul tonic for that. More health. I could get more health, or I could get another boon. I'm gonna get another boon this time. Did he just lose half of his health by hitting me? Luckily, Hephaestus' blast came in just the right time, so I didn't get hit. Kill the enemies before they could hit me. Static shock, yes. Your strikes emit lightning, but you prime 50 magic. I think we can afford to prime the magic, though. But if we find some more soul tonics, they're probably going to be a nice find. Let's see here. I'm not going to buy anything from Hermes. I'm just going to go to the shop. So I think we're about time to go fight.
You're not Lord Charon.
Prometheus. Master Conductor, okay. Or Spirit Surge. Ooh. I'm going to choose Master Conductor. Chain lightnings deal more damage and per bounce and can bounce to you. And might as well pick up more Psyche, I guess. I don't have enough money for the pomegranate. That should be fine.
My premonition. You gods coerced all mortal kind into worshipping you, and for what? You've nothing to gain by slaughtering them at your whim. Leave them be.
I'll be sure to put in the request with my Lord Uncle Zeus. If you could go ahead and let me past so I can pay him a visit.
Your Lord Uncle had me bound to a mountain for eons, so that Aitos here could feast upon my flesh for all that time. Aitos came round eventually, but Zeus, he never shall. Very well.
No fire for you.
Visions of flame.
Inferno! We're not finished.
Life.
Return to hell.
This is a very fast Prometheus fight. So far, just kind of,
Flame of Olympus.
Yeah, I lost track of,
All right.
Withstood all that.
Yeah, it took a Death Defiance, but we have those in spades. This is just a slugfest. Not much strategy in that fight, just out-damage him.
These old wounds of mine, I once was stronger than this. This changes nothing.
Well, that was a good run of Kathynth, and we got our Nightmare.
For the underworld.
I think definitely the highlight, as always, is I really like the Volcanic Flourish with everything that basically turned it from doing 400 damage a blast to doing 1,200 damage a blast. Also, the one that allows it to do double blasts was great too. I think that was a duo boon. Yeah, chain reaction. I'll have to remember that one. That was fun. But yeah, that was Run of the Overworld of Olympus.
There.
And there's our nightmare. Oh, and there's a shade here.
Chronos, hypnotize. See you in the crossroads.
A
Not enough
soul
psyche
no
to
longer lost.
upgrade anything, but we'll eventually get to that point.
Thus did the Princess of the Dead break through the siege on Mount Olympus and defeat the fire-stealing Titan of Foresight, only to take on dangers so beyond imagination that they cannot currently be shown at all.
What? Return to Shadow now. Oh, so that's the way it is. You knew I could do it, didn't you, Chronos?
Took you long enough. So hold on. How is it you're going after the Titan of Time way down below, but he's also attacking Olympus way up top? Is he two separate guys or just the one?
Chronos isn't attacking Olympus personally, Dora. He's just sending his legions there. He has a dangerous commander leading the assault, a different Titan called Prometheus.
A different Titan called Prometheus? Prometheus. Huh.
Yes, the Titan of Foresight. Even you probably know the tale of his punishment for stealing from the gods.
No, it's... I think... Nah, don't worry about it. See you later, Mel.
You sure?
Prometheus.
I'm fine, really. The fated list of minor prophecies.
Yeah, so next time we'll try to start really cracking out all of these Mistress and Master quests.
Don't bother.
Is this what you want, Eris? To have our aimless clashes, only then to sneer at one another here again and again? Such a worthy cause.
Who are you to say what makes a worthy cause? 'Cause yeah, I happen to be quite alright with everything. It's genuinely been a real blast.
You're unbelievable.
Thanks, Trouble.
Let's see, there's an incantation. Oh,
This
there's
should
another
be
one.
possible.
Favorite of all keepsakes. Prioritize the keepsakes, re-equip it automatically whenever you return to the crossroads. Not very useful because I am spending my time to make sure I am re-equipping the correct
Saver, unrivaled from heights of
keepsake.
Olympus to depths of the sea.
But it
Welcome,
could be
Lord
useful
Charon.
if you just want to keep equipping the same keepsake for the start of the run.
Nevertheless, I feel as though I ought have been there, brother. Perhaps I could have protected them, as was my charge. To think the fates themselves may have denied me the attempt. It's discomforting that I may never know. You have every reason to be angry. I'm angry too. Nonetheless, I'm grateful that our paths have intertwined again. Be safe, Charon.
A shipment's arrived.
I don't have nearly enough for more moon dust. I am going to buy...
I'm short on bones.
a bit of
Fair
ambrosia
trade.
so we can do that favorite of all keepsakes next time we're here. We can't do it now because we are brewing ambrosia. Well, not ambrosia, nectar.
You ever seen Hypno so much as shift in his sleep, Odd? I know he's been through a lot, but still.
Can't say I have. Been just that way from the night the Good Witch got him. The snoring I became accustomed to eventually.
Think he's ever going to wake? None of the incantations we've tried have had any effect.
He's sleep itself, isn't he?
What you said to me before, about my mother, that was very cruel.
Fair enough. Can't kill each other here, but we can use our words. If we were fighting for real, I wouldn't have held back either.
I figured not.
think we're running out of things to grow. We have plenty more mandrakes and garlic and cattail seeds. I don't know if we're really going to need them,
Into
but
the earth you go.
why not?
Which
Let's
cards reflect
see,
my path?
Can I upgrade this one? I can.
Now I see.
I'm going to plan to equip Swift Runner when I can, so we might as well upgrade it now. What I really want to upgrade is Judgment, but we don't have enough moon dust. So I'm going to mark that.
Denied.
Well, we do have enough moon dust.
To all of you just joining up, welcome. So this is the Black Coat. An armament such as the world has never before seen. Probably because that thing can punch or blow up anybody fool enough to cross your path.
It fits like it was made for me. This one.
I'll use the aspect of Momus. I'm going to fully upgrade it.
All my foes with this.
Hey, what just
Prophecy fulfilled. What prophecy did I fulfill? Is there a prophecy for fully upgrading a aspect?
Hey.
Let me see.
Yes, there is.
The arms of night were forged with you in mind.
So apparently Descura, the aspect of Momus, is our first weapon fully upgraded. Now there's 1.5 seconds between each blast. Down from originally, I think it's like 3.5 seconds. Alright, but next time we're going to take the aspect of Momus on a run of...
I can deepen my connection with the night.
Well, it's going to be a run of the underworld.
By my birthright.
It's going to have a lot of limitations on it, though. There we go, that's enough. 12 fear. Oh boy. Enemies, 40% more enemies. I have 30% more health. 2 aspects on a random, on armored enemies. And denial. After you choose a boon, 2 unpicked blessings shall not appear again this night. So we're going to run with that for a little bit.
That fear may spread.
And next time we will do a underworld run with this setup. So hopefully I will see you then.